So hello everyone, I'm with my review of Attack on Titan episode 2, season 3, episode 39 together, right? Jean. Okay, I said it was live reaction, but the scene with Jean, and I guess Armin as well, but especially Jean, that to me is by far the best scene. And I said it over and over again. Of course, the Levi flying around was awesome, and of course the general action was amazing episode. Super high intense episode, right? All of that was great. I think especially when of course they are in the kind of the saloon, right? And it's a very common western. They had the best western ever, right? Yeah, I'm saying all that was great. But first, I'm talking about Jean, right? Jean has always been the character we are, right? Jean is the audience. Jean is the character. When you watch him, he's like, yeah, this is how I would act. I'll be like, I don't want to kill humans. I don't want to do this, right? I want to go fight Titans. So I mean, I love how Jean, right for season 1, was kind of like, I was gonna join this like crazy scout guys. I'm gonna go to the good stuff, like that's good. But then he gets affected by the main character charisma. So like, ah, damn it, I joined him. And he joins them anyway, right? And he's always the kind of the character where you feel like, yeah, this is how people should act when they're on this way. They shouldn't be like, revenge, or I have to find out the truth. He's more like, I just want to survive, but I also want to help people, so I'm just kind of in the middle there. Like, he's the actual reasonable, like a rational people, right? He's the rational, pragmatic person of the anime. And that scene was just so good there, where she is gonna kill him, right? She has this panic in her eyes, and he's like, I can't shoot her. I never killed a human before. He has never hurt a human, right? But like I never killed a human before, so he can't really do it, right? And he's like, oh yeah, that was awesome. And Armin has to do it to save him, and because Armin is a very nice person, so Armin is willing to like kill other people for his friends, right? With Jean, almost isn't, because he's like he's very he's too niceness and too like I would say he's too not emotional. I guess in a way emotional. Yeah, he's like no, I can't do it. But yeah, so I think for both Armin and Jean, that was an amazing scene. Afterwards, of course, we see Armin he has massive guilt, right? Never heard of you before, nicest guy ever. And Jean's all like, Levi, do we have to kill people? I want to do this. He's like, yeah, kill people. Yeah, and Levi's like, oh yeah, we're gonna kill a lot of people, guys. And Mikael's like, they are kind of like that, right? The other two, they're kind of like, yeah, we have to kill everyone. We're just like, maybe we should talk to them and try to reason this thing out. And like maybe we should not be like crazy anime characters, so we could maybe discuss these things. Like, no. It's torture time. Yeah, they are not really on Jean and Armin's. I wouldn't call it pacifism. It's more like reasonable. Yeah, but that's why I love Jean, right? Because he's not the guy that goes like berserk in anything, and he's not the guy that has this absurd like, oh, I have to save the planet or revenge my family. He's more like I want to save the planet, but I don't want to like die for it. He's kind of like a reasonable person, right? So I think that was by far the best scene in my opinion. It was. And that says a lot too. I don't mean that the other scenes were bad, okay? I don't mean that the other scenes were bad, and that scene was like by far the most emotionally great scene. And the other scene was more action-based, and they were also really badass. And then of course the ending scene with Historia, right? And I was like, whoa. So there's like a lot of good scenes there, but that to me is a really like high point still though. Even though the episode was great. Anyway, so of course the first half then is just the action pack, right? So about that, it's really cool to see, right? I mean, regardless if you're anime only watcher or manga reader, that is just after season 1, it's just way better animated than the manga. Because animated, but I mean generally, the manga is sometimes very well drawn, but not always. And many of these scenes, right? I don't also remember the manga that much. I completely already. But it's generally those scenes that they kind of get into, right? The scenes that they get into, showing the action of those scenes, it looks like 10 times better in the anime. They have done the quality way better, right? So I think those scenes were really good, and it was really badass. I love the scenes with Levi is killing people with the hooks, right? Like, flying down with them, shoot people in the head with them. Like, that was awesome. And then of course the saloon thing, and it's like Levi, yeah boy, and he gets in there and it's like looks at the reflection of the bottle, it's like shoots behind. That was just awesome. And then it ends with Kennedy, and you're like, he's been improved. And of course I'm a spoil, but his right hand, his second in command, and she's like, stop faking it, get up boy, get up. It's like, oh, fine. You gotta see his personality. He's like the most badass guy ever. He sees a kind of laser, I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. So, that was just so awesome. not more you could say there. It was like 10 out of 10 battle scene. It was one of the best battle scene anime ever. Yeah, I think so. Well, maybe not like actual physical martial arts would be better, but as a pure action scene where you just fly around and kill people, like yeah, that was really awesome. After that, we see the king, right? And that's like, yeah, that kind of was like whatever. And then I like the scene with Irwin. Is that the fire is like the fire has been started. Like this fire now is lit. I'm not gonna turn this fire down now. Like we're gonna burn this place down. Like this is it should start. Like this fire is on. The rebellion is on, right? So that's pretty cool. I like the metaphor of that. And then of course we get to the Levi and Hanshu torture scene, and she's just like, oh, revenge! Like that. I mean, I like it because obviously they shouldn't be used like it's good people. They should actually be, survival people. They have to survive and so on. So it makes sense that even if you're the good side, you wouldn't just be like, pacifistic or not pacifistic, but you wouldn't be, like this super good person. You might be like her, it's like revenge. Yeah, it's like you don't do it more. I don't want to do that way. Like it's. Yeah, I mean, she also was kind of crazy, but I like the scene a lot. But it also makes, her as a character, she's just enjoying it. Like, some of those scenes there, was like, man, she's just doing it to enjoy what she's doing to this man, right? Doesn't really care about the mission anymore. Or Levi's like, it's enough. We can't get more info from it right now. It's like, I don't care. Like, it's that kind of way. You're like, man, she's lost it. Or maybe she never had it to begin with, I guess. But yeah, it makes sense though. I mean, some characters would be more like that, right? So I think it's great, but at the same time, it's like, whoa, yeah, she is crazy. And then we have, of course, the discovery of Rice family, right? The actual leader, the Historia, and then we have the ending, which shows you the whole ending. I'll talk about an other video. I'm gonna do it after this here. We're gonna look at the scenes, talk about them, But yeah, like we just get the whole ending there, and it pretty much shows, I guess, mostly Historia. It has some cool cues there. To talk about them more again, I guess, in another video. Yeah, but generally the ending is just about Historia. It's a little errand there. The email part doesn't really matter, honestly, I would say. Like this email there, where it's been like, my love, and then it's like whatever, she's only on there. Doesn't mean much this arc, right? In that sense, I wish it did more though. Somewhat. And has some other cues there. I'm gonna look through the ending. When the ending gets out, you can look through it in a good quality. I'm gonna look through it 2 times and do like an explanation and such a video of the ending, right? So anyway, have a great day. Let's go back and do that, and I'll see you guys later today.